Coach, just your thoughts on the end of the season and the game. It looked like you were upset at the final touchdown, too.
No, look, led. I mean, obviously, like I said, nobody, wants to end the season like that. But, credit to them. They made the play, certainly the second half. Got out of hand. You can do whatever you want. I just gave them my opinion about it, but it doesn't take away the fact that they beat us in that second half. They took advantage of our turnovers and they hit some shots.
At halftime, you're 17-17.
Right.
And, got the ball to start, you deferred. What was your advantage on the third down interception?
Yeah, they were playing kind of a two-man trap coverage, and obviously, guy was in there and just lost sight of him and made a play.
And then, do you want to move forward with the team here, or is it a possibility? A lot of speculation is out there.
Sure. Yeah, it's many times, we know the industry we're in. Love doing what I'm doing, but we also, like Led told it many times, this is the industry we're in. Love coaching. Obviously, that wasn't the result we wanted today, or how the season ended.
Have you been given any indication?
Look, we just finished the game. Mike, I understand the questions, appreciate them. But like I said, I love doing what I do.
After the Saints went ahead, you had a 3rd and 1, and you took a deep shot.
We did.
It didn't work, and then
Right.
And they scored on second thoughts.
Well, obviously hindsight 2020, at that point in the game, certainly you can go for it. You can, however you want to look at the numbers. So clearly that was a big momentum shift. Took a risk, didn't work. They took advantage of it.
What would your case be to keep going?
Well, in any job, you got a lot of confidence. There's a lot. I'm not going to give a State of the Union right now on everything that's happened in the last 3 years. New situation. Like I said, the season just ended, Mike. Obviously, it wasn't the result we needed today, and clearly the second half got out of hand. Credit to New Orleans.
Do you feel that Desmond's pick in that third quarter rather, deflated the team?
I wouldn't call it deflated. Turn the ball over. It's never on one person. Credit to them. They made the play. They hit a contested catch, I believe the one that popped up to Olave, and then they got another deep shot after that. To your question about the 3rd and 1, the momentum shift. So those are two big explosive plays right there. And like I said, they made the plays. They made us pay off the turnovers, and that really was a story, certainly in the second half.
Taylor warm-up, what led you to?
He just wasn't going to be able to move well, and so, kind of how the Chicago game ended. He was in pain, tried to go. So we had the contingency plan. Thought, clearly in the first half, came out and hit some plays, executed it. And credit to New Orleans, they held the ball a lot in the first half, so the score was 17-17. We didn't have the ball very long, and so defense was out there a long time. And then, turn the ball over. They get the ball a couple times in short field with the interception, the fumble, and they turned them all into points.
It's been a long run since August in training camp.
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell these guys after the season just came to a close?
Yeah, look, these guys have been. It's such a privilege to work with these guys. They've worked extremely hard all season. We've clearly come up short, but I appreciate the hell out of them. Love coaching this team.
How the quarterback, I guess, having to go back and forth multiple times throughout the season, including against the Ben. How much did that motivate you guys this year?
Well, yeah. Literally at the end of the day, I was just trying to give Logan some reps, and yeah, it wasn't like a benching of it. I was just trying to get Logan some reps, some game reps, where the score was, and obviously, they had the long interception return right there, and so yeah, that's been part of the journey certainly. Credit to Des, he came out. I thought he opened the game well. Those guys have been fun to coach.
Now that you've hit the end of the season and you can look back at where you started and where you are now, what words would you use to describe how this season went?
I don't know if you put it in one word. Anytime if clearly you want to be playing in the postseason and get in the postseason, you want to be the last team there. So when you're not, that's whatever. There's 31 other teams that are not going to win the Super Bowl. And, your goal when you get into camp, everybody wants to get in the postseason and wants a shot at it. When you don't do that, nobody feels great.
Art, this was Calais' last game in the NFL. How
He's a great player. Hopefully he ends up gets called into Canton, Ohio. Certainly, he's a special player. It's been awesome to work with him.
The fourth and goal throw to Desmond, your disappointment was just that he didn't place it?
No, it's just private conversation between the scheme. Look, didn't execute. So obviously we came up short. We had plenty of opportunities before that.
Was it a bad angle? Was New Orleans in a victory formation when they ran that
They were,
touchdown?
yeah.
So you were expecting a knee there?
Look, they can do whatever they want. There's no rules against it. Like I said, we didn't stop them in the second half. They can do whatever they want. It is what it is, Josh. So like I said, hats off to them. They kicked our in the second half. They made us pay and took advantage of the turnovers. That's their prerogative. It's also my prerogative to tell them how I feel. Whether people like that or not, oh well. But like I said, credit to them. They do whatever they want there.
What did you tell them?
I don't remember.
Anything else? When you look at, I know you've asked a couple questions so far about kind of the way the season went. Was there a point this year where you realized maybe it wasn't going to be what you envisioned it might be at the beginning of the year?
Look, every season takes its twists and turns. You're just every week you're trying to improve. You're trying to win the games and stay relevant and get into the postseason. Obviously, we didn't do that.
Coach, how frustrating is it when you see the offense move like it was early, then the turnovers came and it wasn't able to sustain it for them?
Yeah, obviously, it happened too much this year. You see flashes of it, but our job is to consistently do it, and we didn't do it.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Yes.
Dennis did apologize. This started his press conference off.
Oh, he doesn't need to apologize. Dennis is a great coach. Look, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
When did you find out that Coach made a decision that you were going to start, Taylor was going to be able to go?
I think it was 10:30. Whenever they made him, we went out, did a workout, came back. Said that I was going today. So like I said, just been preparing all week as if I'm the starter. Obviously that time came.
What was working for you all when y'all were cooking in the first half?
Yeah, we were able to get up there, go fast, and just play within ourselves. That's what we did in the first half. We went out, had a good first two drives, was able to get points on the board, was able to move the ball. And then came out the second half, came out a little flat. Obviously, the pick didn't help. They trapped me into a trap corner. I never saw it on the out route to Kyle. Just got to be able to check the ball down there. And I think, that's kind of where you felt the momentum switch a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to ask, it looked like, because Drake was over the top, but you were going out to the side.
On the pick?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just a clear out route by Drake. I saw the leverage that DeMario had. Saw the leverage DeMario had. Which he had inside leverage on Kyle was an out-breaking route, so I thought it was good. And that corner kind of dropped off of Drake's route and, saw what was coming to Kyle and obviously jumped it.
Can you sum up your season, starting in and out, had to come off the bench and be ready today? Just how tough of this first season as a starter for you?
Yeah, obviously, it's not the way anyone, would want it to go. But there's a lot of good things to learn from, both the good and the bad of the season. There's a lot of things that I can go back, learn from, correct, get better at, and it's only going to help me in the long run. So, things, like I said, didn't go the way that we expected it to go this season, this game, this year. But, I think at the end of the day, we all learned and we all grew and we all got better.
Plenty of questions about Coach's future. What has he meant to you, and would you like to see him back?
No, Coach R, means the world to me. He's, given me every opportunity to go out there and be myself. And, you know, at the end of the day, that's the biggest thing is, you know, he wants everyone to just be themselves. And so, you know, he's a great coach, a great guy, and I'm excited for us.
Do you think
What was
he'll be
his
back?
message after the game? What was his message after the game to you guys?
Yeah, like we said, obviously it's tough. You know, we didn't want to, you know, end the season that way. But like you said, you know, this is a resilient team. We're a team who never gives up, a team who never quits, who's never out of it. And, you know, like we said, there's plenty of things that we could go back on offense, defense, special teams throughout the entire year to not get us in this situation, not get us in this point that we could be better at.
Do you want Coach to be back?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I would love for Coach to be back. I'd love for, you know, everyone to be back on the same team. You know, at the end of the day, you know, that's not in my control. That's not on anyone else's control, coach's control. You know, we don't control that. We control what we can control, and that's to show up to work every single day and get better.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you all.